Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in an English reading of the Quran, translation and commentary by Abdullah Yusuf Ali. And this is published by the IPCI, Islamic Propagation Center International, from Durban, beautiful land of South Africa. And today we are busy with chapter number 15, Surah Al-Hijr, the Rocky Tract, part number 2. Let's continue with that. Let me just try and open this. Okay, there's part number 2. Okay, right. Let's continue with that. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. It is we who have set out the zodiacal signs in the heavens and made them fair seeming to all beholders. Remember that as Muslims, this is just referring to as zodiacal signs, but this refers to the constellations that we see in the heavens, right? Muslims do not believe in astrology. That means, very important, that means that astrology is haram, right? But astronomy, which is a science, that is halal, right? This is astrology, like the signs of the zodiac, the horoscopes, fortune telling. People look at your palm reading, all of that is totally haram. That's haram, that's forbidden, right? That's astrology. But astronomy, to study the heavens, to look at the Hubble telescope, the John Webb telescope, to look at the sky with the binoculars, to study the science of astronomy, the galaxies, the black holes, the red giants, the supergiants, the planets, the sun, the earth, all of that, that's allowed. Like we know that the sun is 1,000,000 times bigger than earth, planet Jupiter is 1,000 times bigger than the planet sun. We have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and all of that. That's fine. Okay, that is astronomy, that is science, that is halal. But astrology is haram, right? So just a clarification there. Let's start with that again. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. It is we who have set out the zodiacal signs in the heavens and made them fair seeming to all beholders, and moreover we have guarded them from every evil spirit accursed. But any that gains a hearing by stealth is pursued by a flaming fire, bright to see. And the earth we have spread out like a carpet, set thereon mountains firm and immovable, and produce therein all kinds of things in due balance. And we have provided therein means of subsistence for you and for those for whose sustenance you are not responsible. And there is not a thing but its sources and treasures inexhaustible are with us, but we only send down thereof in due and ascertainable measures. And this we can see with the rain. When rain, soft rain is coming, it's very beneficial. But when a flood comes, then it is harmful. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His wisdom, He sends down the rain in ascertainable measures, right? In all His treasures, whether it is sustenance, whether it's rain or the fruits or anything else, right? Because His bounties are infinite, and we cannot absorb those bounties, right? And we send the fecundating winds, then cause the rain to descend from the sky, therewith providing you with water in abundance, though you are not the guardians of its stores. And verily, it is we who give life and who give death, and it is we who remain inheritors after all else passes away. To us are known those of you who hasten forward and those who lag behind. Assuredly, it is thy Lord who will gather them together, for He is perfect in wisdom and knowledge. Innahu hakimun alim. Right, now let's look at verses 26 to 50, chapter 15, the rhythmic prose. Man's origin was from dust, lowly, but his rank was raised above that of other creatures because God breathed into him his spirit. Jealousy and arrogance caused the fall of Iblis, Satan or Shaitan, the power of evil. But no power has evil over those sincere souls who worship God and seek His way. Many are the gates of evil, but peace and dignified joy will be the goal of those whom the grace of God has made His own. We created man from sounding clay, from mud molded into shape, and the jinn race we had created before from the fire of a scorching wind. Behold, thy Lord said to the angels, I am about to create man from sounding clay, from mud molded into shape. When I have fashioned him in due proportion, and breathe into him of my spirit, fall you down in obeisance unto him, prostrate and bow down to him. So the angels prostrated themselves, all of them together, except not so Iblis. He refused to be among those who prostrated themselves, Shaitan or Satan. God said, O Iblis, what is your reason for not being among those who prostrated themselves? Iblis said, I am not one to prostrate myself to mankind, whom thou didst create from sounding clay, from mud molded into shape. God said, then get thee out from here, for thou art rejected, accursed, and the curse shall be on thee till the day of judgment. Iblis said, Satan said, O my Lord, give me then respite till the day the dead are raised. Why is doing that? Because he knows Allah is most merciful and kind. So God said, a respite is granted thee till the day of the appointed time, till the day of the time appointed. Iblis said, now look at his reaction. Look, Iblis said, O my Lord, because thou hast put me in the wrong, I will make wrong fair seeming to them on the earth, and I will put them all in the wrong, except thy servants among them, sincere and purified by thy grace. God said, this way of my sincere servants is indeed a way that leads straight to me. It is the Sirat al-Mustaqim. For over my servants no authority shall thou have except such as put themselves in the wrong and follow thee. And verily, hell is the promised abode for them all. To it are 7 gates. For each of those gates is a special class of sinners assigned. So there's 7 major categories of sinners. Join me in the nenext episode where we look at continuous chapter 15, part number 3. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.